Okay, I'm back. This is my day 10 update post surgery. Today is July 26th. It's about 9:30 in the morning. I have my follow up with my surgeon at about 11. So hopefully find out how it went. I've only spoken to him over the phone once since the surgery, so he's gonna, I guess, do a big reveal. Pain wise, since probably this first day after surgery, I haven't really had any pain, so haven't done any of the oxys that he gave me or Percocets. Have been doing the daily aspirin for a blood thinner, and I think I took a Visceral once for the itching, but it didn't seem to really do anything. So basically, I haven't touched any of the medication since the operation. So it's been 10 days. This dressing they put on there is starting to look pretty ratty. One thing I did notice, I didn't notice at first, is that I think there's actually like a plastic splint in here. So like if I tap it on the floor, you can kind of hear it. But let me see. I think like on this side, it's kind of starting to come apart. So hopefully he'll change that at least. But one other thing I wanted to mention, and I put this in a blog post I had done, was to mention these things. So you can get these on Amazon. That's where I got it. It's a cast protector, so you can basically take a shower while you have the cast. So when it's out of the box, this is what it looks like. It's just more or less a plastic bag, but it's pretty easy to put on once you figure it out. Let's see if I can do a quick demo here. I can figure out how to prop this camera up. So basically, this has a little hole here. So I just took a shower actually like 20 minutes ago. Highly recommend some kind of a stool, but basically just kind of slide your foot in there and pull very gently. Pull up. Keep pulling until you get over the cast, and then right around the top makes a nice seal. And if you look, it's kind of, it just sort of reforms to the shape of your leg. So there's no glue, no tape, nothing. It's just, it's pretty tight. So I've used this one probably 6 or 7 times, including this morning. There's 2 in a pack. So if you have this operation or anything else where it's from the knee down, I would recommend it. Oops. Sorry, it's warm in here. So then to take it off, that's where you got to kind of be careful, because at least on my cast there's like that plastic splint here, so you got to gently slide it over, and then once you get it over the edge, it's kind of easy. Just slide it right off, and then you got to be sort of mindful of it when you're in the shower. But you can see like the lip gets a little stretched out, and then usually by the next day it's better. I think you can get probably a couple weeks worth of use out of one of these. So there's 2 in a box, and I bought 2 boxes, so hopefully that'll be enough. And if not, they're like $8 on Amazon. So The other thing that's been just a lifesaver so far has been this knee scooter. So you can get this on Amazon, but I got it through a rental place. That's what my insurance covered. Just for just getting around. It's, you know, crutches. I've gotten better on the crutches a lot since since I got them, but this thing just makes it really trivial for, like, if you just have to go to the bathroom quick, down the hall. It makes that a piece of cake. Assuming you have none of the thresholds between one room or the hallway to the next. And like I said, I was at Costco last week or earlier this week, and that thing made it easy. After an extended period of time, you kind of feel pressure in your knee, but that and like I said, the stool in the shower has been the other thing that has made this whole thing kind of bearable. It's still kind of annoying. The scooter is a pain to load up in the car when you have to go somewhere, but it's still way easier than crutches. And for me, if I didn't have to take the train to commute to work, I probably would already have been back, because I could load that in the car, drive to an office, and then just get out. But it's not really an option for me because I work in the city, and parking is expensive, and bridges and tolls and stuff. So anyway, that's about it. Like I said, I'm going to be going to the doctor later today, so maybe I'll have another update later, or maybe I'll just stitch these together into one big update. So thanks for watching, and see you later. I had my foot hanging off the edge of the bed yesterday, and the dog ran in, and she bit at it. She put a chunk of this and ran away.
Alright. Is the dog okay?
Yeah.
Alright, well then you're good.
I was like, don't eat my cat. I'm surprised it's not still red.
Is it hurting you anywhere? Like, particularly?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to jinx anything. But...
No. I'll cut not near there, if that's the case. Like, sometimes people hurt more on one side than the other, so just always ask. That's the hard part. Ta-da! There's your ankle. How's it feel to have some air on it?
Alright, hey guys, it's me again. So today is day 11 after the surgery. I had my checkup with the doctor yesterday, where basically he took the stitches out, took the dressing off. What else did he do? Put a new bandage on, wrap the ankle in an ace bandage, and put me back in the boot. So I wasn't really expecting that so soon, but I guess it's good news, because it's a lot easier to just put my leg in that plastic curad thing than having to do it with a cast on it. So he said everything looked good pretty much. The wound is almost completely healed. There's one little spot where it wasn't, so I still can't get it wet. He said probably another week for that. So, yeah, like I said, I had surgery last Monday. Today's Friday. So, 11 days, I guess. 12, 13, 14, yeah. Since the surgery, can finally see my foot again. I had my wife take pictures of, of what the stitching looked like before he put the dressing back on it. But yeah, he said still, don't put any pressure on it, or no weight on it. Still probably be a couple weeks before we get to that point. I did bring up the orthoscopic Achilles surgery and ask him about it. Only because someone on YouTube had mentioned whether that's what I had done. I did not have that. I had the full open surgery. He said he's done it. He doesn't really like it because you can't really see what's going on. You basically put the device in there and it does all the suturing for you, so you can't really see. And in my case, because it wasn't a clean tear, he did a thing with his hands to kind of like illustrate it, and he said like my tear had looked something kind of like this. So like instead of being like a clean tear, it was kind of like something like that. So the Apex, I think, device, I'm not sure what it's called actually, but there's basically an orthoscopic device where you can just put a small incision in the back of the heel, and then basically it does all the suturing for them. That wouldn't have been good in my case anyway, because like I said, it wasn't a clean across tear. So anyway, here's the boot. So I'll just take it off so you can see what the foot looks like now. I think generally everything's pretty okay, except I do feel like I have, I don't know, I feel like my foot looks swollen, which I think they said could be the case. Hopefully not a clotting thing, but basically that's what it looks like. Nothing great. It's just, he said I should keep that on even in the boot to prevent chafing in the back, but basically, so that's that. My foot actually looks swollen, like my toes don't normally look that plump. So I'm hoping that that's a temporary thing. And I do have kind of a bit of a pain in the back of my calf here. Right here I have kind of a pain when I press. So I think he was concerned that could be a clot. And he sent me for a ultrasound right after I left his office yesterday. They did an ultrasound of my whole leg from basically the ankle all the way up to the groin, and they didn't find anything, so not sure what the pain is. And I'm hoping the swelling is just due to, having this bandage on it and having the whole leg be compressed. But I took a shower, as I've been doing the last couple of weeks. This morning I took a shower. And then once the shower was over, I used just a washcloth to wash my foot, which hadn't been cleaned since the surgery. So yeah, that's about it. Everything, I guess, is pretty much progressing normal. He said I should keep the boot on even to sleep, so I'm thinking about just buying another boot somewhere. There's like a home care or a medical appliance place near me, which is where I got my rental scooter. I think they might have other boots, just because this one is so high. It goes like almost up to the knee, and it's really heavy, especially when when you have to walk on crutches with one leg kind of cocked out behind you. I think a lighter boot would make life easier. But yeah, that's pretty much it. She's just gonna say hi. So, that's pretty much it for day 11. Thanks for watching and good luck.